ready.
I'm hoping to make this video short, sweet, and to the point. I still, to this day, get this question almost on a daily basis. Where do I get my clone troopers? I have so many people ask, where do you get your clone troopers? Where can I get clone troopers? A lot of people think that I got them from Clone Depot, just some grand place where I have gotten all of my clone troopers, and it's just wonderful prices, or there's a single dedicated website to just buying and selling clone troopers. That is not the case whatsoever. What I'm going to be talking about is 4 different places and kind of scenarios where I have or do get clone troopers, and each figure here that just so happened all of them ended up being blue. Each figure here is representative of where I have gotten clone trooper figures. And the first one I want to start off with is the one that really isn't going to help anyone, and is the case most of the time. I got them when they came out. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but I got the vast majority of my clone troopers back when they were released some 10 years ago, 5 years ago. That's when I got my clone troopers. Now, I know that doesn't help absolutely anybody. A lot of people ask, where'd you get this? And I say, I got it at Kmart back in 2011. It doesn't really help anyone. And Clone Trooper Dino here, I got back in the 5th grade, when I just got my eyes dilated for getting my glasses, and I got them at Walmart, because I got my eyes dilated at Walmart, and that's when I got them. And you may be wondering, Adam, your Dino has a really big blemish on his chest. Yeah, it does. I don't know if you knew, but when your eyes are dilated, you can't really see things. So I just picked him up off the shelf, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this. And then once my eyes got back to normal, I noticed, oh shucks, he has a giant weird smudge on his chest. So, yeah, fun little story there. But yeah, I got them back when they came out. A lot of my original Revenge of the Sith figures I got back when they came out. Most of my Clone Wars stuff I got back when it came out. A lot of it, though, I didn't even find when they came out. And that's going to go to my next point of, I got them from forums and just various other sites on the internet. Not including eBay. That's a different one we're going to talk about. Yes, many people never found the ARC Trooper Battle Pack from the Clone Wars. It is one of the rarest Clone Trooper sets ever. I myself did not find it back when it came out, and I could not order it online. But where I looked, I think it was rebelscum.com, I found someone selling their ARC Trooper Battle Pack for, I think, $5 over the original retail price, basically just, considering their own cost of, going to the store buying it. And pretty much just helping out a fellow collector. I got a really good deal on it. Now, there are still forums. I personally can't really recommend much because I'm not really participating on forums anymore. But there's rebelscum.com. That's the forum I used back in the day. There's definitely other ones. I would pretty much just go with what you're familiar with. I wouldn't really venture into a forum if you're kind of younger or not really into, forum discussion much, because I think it's a really vital part of, buying and selling on a forum is participating in it. But there's also Facebook. Facebook is a massive thing that just kind of came out of nowhere when it comes to buying and selling stuff. There's a lot of various Facebook groups that participate in buying and selling. There's the buying and selling whole section on Facebook now. Look there, because you might find something that's kind of surprising. Other places you may find it, Instagram, I hear is pretty good for finding stuff for sale. A lot of people are selling stuff on Instagram. Basically, you're really just going to have to hunt for stuff if you don't want to go with eBay. You're just going to have to hunt and look, and if you're looking for that particular clone, you're just going to have to look up either for that specific one on a regular basis. But one thing I've done is just look up Clone Trooper Lot. Just look up Star Wars Clone Trooper, Star Wars Trooper Lot, something very generic. And you'll find a nice little group of figures. Many of them you may not want or need, but it has that one single figure in there for a really good deal that you just really need. It really varies, man. It's hard. Definitely hard to buy clone troopers nowadays, because while the demand is going up, the supply of them is not increasing. Hasbro isn't really making clone troopers anymore, and that's a whole other discussion. But yeah, they're not making them anymore, so the supply is not meeting the demand, and thus the prices are going up. That's just basic economics. So if you're looking for clones, You just got to be persistent and you got to look in the right places. Probably the most abundant place to find clone troopers nowadays, while it's not for the best prices, is eBay. eBay just exists and it is here to stay. There's just so much stuff on eBay, it's ridiculous. eBay is, of course, the main buying and selling website on the entire internet. There's other apps and websites that I probably did not even mention in this video. Some I probably don't even know about. If you know about them, though, look and, kind of go off the techniques and things I'm saying and see if you can find something. Because even though I don't mention it in this video, doesn't mean that it's not a place to find clone troopers. Because there's other websites, and you'll see in the last thing, there's stores where you can go and buy them. But yeah, eBay. I scoured eBay for this exact Captain Rex for a very, very long time. This isn't an easy figure to get. I never saw it in stores, and I ended up paying $20-25 for it. That's very expensive by my standards. I like paying around $10-15 per clone trooper at the most. So I really splurged on this one. He's a really good figure though, and I'm happy I did. But anyways, you just gotta look. You gotta do the same things that I've suggested and that I do. You just have to keep looking and keep persisting. You have to constantly be looking up clone trooper figure, clone trooper lot. I oftentimes look up clone trooper, then price plus shipping lowest first. I look that up. Sometimes you just want to, narrow your search. Maybe just do buy it nows. One thing you can do, you can actually save a search, and if something new comes up from that search result, say if you're looking for a specific clone trooper, hey, it'll notify you. That's not a feature I've really used. But yeah, you can do that. I found a lot of good clone troopers just by looking up Star Wars trooper lot, stuff like that. Because oftentimes someone's just going to say stormtroopers. Because not everyone knows what they're selling. Some people just have Star Wars figures and they're just looking to get rid of them. So with this one, it's like, oh, Clone Wars, I think this was 62. Don't quote me on that. I just had to look it up so much. I think I remembered the number. But yeah, I looked up the exact thing and I found it. You just gotta look on eBay, man. That's what I usually tell people. eBay, other websites. You can't really find them in stores anymore, but there are some stores you can kind of find clones at nowadays. I don't know about other areas, but in Cincinnati, there has been a very nice emergence of collector toy stores in the area. Just to name some of my favorites, there's the Toy Department, and there's the House of Plastic, both of which I know sell clone troopers. Here's a picture of how many clone troopers the Toy Department had for a while. They had quite a bit, and they actually still have most of those. So if you're in Ohio, go to the Toy Department, because they have tons of clones. But yeah, a lot of stores like this have clone troopers and just have Star Wars toys. And it's very nice to see, in my opinion, very nice to see that there's still some stores that are selling things like this. Not everyone has them in their area, and that's fine. And also, if there's not any toy stores in your area, look to see if there's any toy shows in your area. Because I know the toy show I always go to, the Ohio Toy and Comic Show, which, by the way, July, I'm going to be there. They had clone troopers last time. They had quite a few clone troopers. All you have to do is just look up, toy show local area on Google, and if you have any friends that are kind of in the know about the toy collecting community, ask them, hey, are there any toy shows or conventions coming up soon? And they may say, yeah, there actually is. And they might have Star Wars stuff. I mean, there's never a guarantee that a collector store or a toy show is going to have Star Wars stuff. But who knows? There's more than just the internet. There may actually be a physical brick and mortar place that's selling clone troopers now, and that's really cool. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I pretty much touched base on the main places where I have bought clones and where you may still be able to buy clones. You can still buy them from various online websites and forums. Of course, eBay exists. Hopefully you have some toy stores or toy shows in the area. But yeah, when it comes to the fact that most of the ones I bought back when they came out. Sorry. One little interjection, though, before I forget. Also, flea markets. Flea markets may also have Star Wars stuff. Because I think I have two of this figure. I think I got the first one at a flea market, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, I hope this answered a lot of questions. If anyone sees people still commenting on my channel, where do you get your clone troopers, just send them this link. Post it on my behalf. Just say, he has already answered this question. So, Hopefully, this isn't going to put an end to people asking me, but hopefully this puts an end to a lot of people asking me, and hopefully this answer, which was over 10 minutes long, is more thorough than just a simple YouTube comment reply. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this little insightful video on where to buy Clone Trooper action figures. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down in the description below, as well as my P.O. Box address. Have a good day. Force be with you. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. I love Clone Troopers. Hell yeah.